Hello again, YouTube, Truth Man here. So this particular video is going to be content by request. Shout out to @Big10Parks10 for this request. It says, content by request. Also, I have content by request. I'm almost done with bachelor's. Hit my 5-year mark in the Air Force today. Plan on starting my master's sometime between August and November. And I'm 23 years old, will be 24 in a month and a few days. I want to continue to level up. What advice can you give me, OG? Question mark. It seems like a lot of women want me because they want to control me, and most of them are into their vanity, and I'm not for it. First of all, let's start with this. You got to be down with Drizzle. Because if you look at the video I just uploaded, it's like 3 minutes and 56 seconds long. And I was reacting to JR Wisdom. He uploaded the clip, and I reacted to the clip that he uploaded. And so, on the clip, the woman was talking about how she turned the guy down because of how much he made. That's superficial. Women, y'all need to be thinking about, how is he going to treat me? And then next, after that, y'all need to get y'all minds right, leave Pookie alone, don't be cheating, and just submit and subject yourself to him. Stop with the hypergamy stuff. It's going to keep you single. If you want to be single, just know that a lot of people are racist in the United States, so they don't want no black woman, and they stereotype all of y'all. Think y'all gonna be an angry black woman, and you might not be. So these women, like that woman on there, she would have tried to get with you because you in the Air Force. You young, you got your whole life ahead of you. And like you said, it seems like a lot of women want me, but they want to control me. Don't let them control you. Don't let them control you. Embrace rejection like you would embrace a beer that you've been waiting all day to drink. Like you would embrace a cheeseburger that you tried for the first time that looked so good on TV. Embrace them rejecting you and you rejecting them. It's drizzle. If they can reject you, you can reject them. So, as a man, if you get, and drizzle, if you get with somebody that, first of all, drizzle, you don't get with no woman that don't work. Second of all, they know, excuse me, they know that you are in the Air Force. They probably looked up how much y'all make in the Air Force. And they like, okay, he got a bachelor's and he in the Air Force. That Air Force gonna open doors for you. That's automatic if you go to be a mailman or something like that. And mailmen probably make 70, 80 grand a year. So when they ask you how much money you make, you tell them, I'll tell you when I get with you and I think I'm gonna be with you. Until then, I want to say this politely, it's none of your business. Now, if you don't want to deal with me because you don't know how much money I make, you ain't the only woman. In Air Force, you are already in the sky. So traveling ain't going to be nothing for you if you choose to be a passport, bro. So what I would say, a couple things. First of all, congratulations on going against the grain and rejecting thug life. We got to start congratulating people who reject thug life. Because that's what they want. They want us all to be in them colors, stirring up ramen noodles, walking around fast, talking to other people at other dorms or other bunks and cells and stuff like that. I be watching them. I get paid to watch them. They want us in there. So keep striving is my advice to you. Get as much as you can, as many accolades as you can. And if you can, be grinding on the side. Go do DoorDash or something. And be like, this is more untouchable money for me. You think it ain't a lot, but that money gonna add up. You making 60, 70. You doing, let's say you do it 3 days a week. You make $60. That's $180. 10 weeks, that's another $1,800 for you. So, as a young man, next thing I would say is don't focus on these women. You know, be assertive with them. Tell them exactly who you are and exactly what you're looking for. And tell them you're not finna get caught up right now in no marriage or no baby. And then say, if I ever do, look off to the side. Say, if I ever do, if you got a chin, hair on your chin, do it like that. If I ever do get married, it ain't gonna be no marriage license. Remember what we tell y'all in this space. Either don't get married, and if you do, if you meet a unicorn or something like that, you even tell her, I ain't getting no marriage license, because she'll flip out on you. They change, man. And because they change, you got to deal with them like you deal with the weather. If you see the weather and they say clear blue, sunny skies, you ain't going to have no umbrella in your hand. You going to trust the weather that you see. Just like with them, you got to go by what you see and what you hearing. So if the sky is cloudy and I'm hearing thunder, what I'm going to think? Oh, I better get out of here. I better, before I get rained on. And for me, I'm like, and the curl because the curl already hard enough to keep curling. So you deal with them from a position of strength at all times. And you make sure they know that. You make sure they know who's in charge and who the man is. Even if they just a concubine, if they just somebody you deal with from time to time, you be assertive with them. You tell them, you got me. You don't need these other dudes. Say, yeah, but you won't commit though. You want these other dudes? Go ahead. At all times, you should be putting it in her head that you'll stay as long as it's beneficial to you. So keep getting your masters, keep getting them accolades. Whatever your field is, just keep it pushing in that field. But make sure you got money along the way so you won't have a hiccup in your schooling. I know you're getting paid from the Air Force and stuff like that, but you can never have enough money. Do something on the side of that. Create some type of business, some type of side hustle, like I say, DoorDash, stuff like that, whatever. You want to save your side money. And you want to focus more on yourself and your accolades that you building than these women. Because trust me, you ain't going to get nowhere focusing on them. And when you do get with somebody, don't do that traditional stuff, man. Keep your money growing. Tell her, look, you're going to have to contribute. Say, well, I want to have families. We ain't having no kids right now. You only 24, man. Here's what you do. Next thing. If you want kids in the future, this is what you do. Whatever your state is, pretend like you got kids. Do a Google search and say child support and such and such. I think you told me you was in South Dakota. I think that was you. Child support in South Dakota. 1 kid, 2 kids. Look it up, how much it would cost you. Even though you ain't got no kids. Look it up and be like, okay, just in case. I like her. If she ever end up pregnant or you ever say, well, this the one I'm going to have kids with. It could be trouble. But if you decide that, you should already know how much it's going to cost you in the state that you plan on living in. So if they say, okay, well, 2 kids, $900, based on what you make, $900, and jack it up, like whatever you make, jack it up, and act like you make such and such, like kind of double it, because that's what's going to happen once you get to working in your field, and see how much you will have to pay for 2 kids, so on and so forth. Not alimony, because you ain't getting no marriage license. You're going to have a ceremony. You're going to present your relationship to the Most High without the marriage license. So just look it up and be like, okay, I'm going to save this right here. I'm going to pretend like I got 2 kids. I'm going to save this. She ain't going to know about this. Like, if you get somebody pregnant down the line, and as soon as that, pull all of your money that you've been saving for this out of there. Because then they'll be like, well, you got to pay that amount. And you already done saved that amount. And she don't know. You be like, well, I got this. You don't disclose nothing. Why would, okay, you know somebody's unfair with you trying to cheat you. Why would you be honest with them? You tell half truths. Well, this is what I got right here. But that money that you saved up for that, you sneak and put that away. Whatever that amount is. Like if they say $1,300, you put up $1,300 a month. Just keep putting that $1,300 a month up. Then if she acts like we talk about, you already got your child support. And or you already got the money to fight her in court. So keep building your accolades, save your money up, focus on yourself. Ain't no hurry, man. Anybody that's hurrying you is unwise. They unwise. Ain't no hurry, man. Be able to chill by yourself and have fun by yourself. So if you ain't got friends, you ain't reaching for people that don't do right. You try to be friends with anybody and you go, you be like, hey man, hey Parks, come over here. You go over there, they tooting lines. Hey, try this, man. No. Don't rush friendship. Don't rush relationship. If you got your Air Force buddies, as long as they living righteously and nothing they do endangers you or could possibly set you back, you know, you could deal with them. Same thing with these women. Don't get with no woman with no drugs, that's on drugs. Don't get with no woman that's sleeping around. If you be calling her, she always telling you to hold on and coming up with all these excuses. When you get over there, be like, let me see your phone. Look at those numbers. Call them numbers. I'm just trying to see who this is, bro. Where you know her from? I mean, I don't want no smoke. I ain't trying to beef with you. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Oh man, you know, I be smashing her, man. She be topping me off. Okay. Hey, thanks for telling me though. You gotta go. Don't be thirsty. Don't be desperate. You gotta learn. You learn early to control your sexual passions. It's gonna produce in and of itself. It's another thing. Control your sexual passions. Act like they do. I ain't saying be feminine. I'm saying like be conceited. You got stuff going for you. You ain't what you look like. It's drizzle, man. Why would you get with somebody that don't got nothing going for them? You got to be able to live without them. But we deal with women over here. So we just dominate them. And I ain't talking about choking her and all that old weird stuff. I'm talking about regular interactions and regular sex. Y'all already know I don't believe in fighting during sex. I believe in caressing. Now, I might get violent with the stroke sometimes. But I'm not going to, and what I mean by that, YouTube, I mean like the pumps be kind of aggressive sometimes. So keep building your accolades. Even if you don't want to see hell, just go get it. You got your master's, get your CDL, get other trainings, other qualifications. Deal with them on the side as recreation. I'm like, okay, I want to have some fun tonight. Let me call. So be shooting your shot. Build your phone list up. Be like, okay, I need a little recreation. Let's see what she doing. I would say, me personally, I would say, establish yourself with a couple of them. Make them concubines. Stay dominant, stay assertive on them. And then, spend your time with them. If they nice to you, it's all right to treat them sometime. It's drizzle, though. Don't spoil them. It's all right to their birthday come up, you buy them a nice gift. But it's drizzle, though. Ain't no, oh, that's a woman. It's fairness and intelligence in our dealings with them. You not finna put expectations on me that I can't put on you. I'm telling you, that's a nightmare, man. Listen to me, man. You done watch my videos. And spoiling a woman is a nightmare. You finna be like if Nightmare on Elm Street was real. Spoiling them, they gonna be your Freddy Krueger. But anyway, I hope that helps, man. I gotta get out of here. Hope that helps. Y'all remember, if you had the means, make sure you send super thanks. What people been doing is the content by request.